What's up? So, welcome back to another installment of our little series we're going. I guess it wasn't gonna be a series. I guess it is also your first video. So essentially what happened is somebody sent me a comment and said you should try to make a Da Vinci Airscrew or an aerial screw type fan, and I was like, that's hilarious. Let's do it. So I did. I don't have it anymore because we had to cut it into pieces because it was really rough if you remember it. Oh my God. But after that, we did make a kind of a revised version, a more, a one that made a little bit more sense, and this was it. We made this, we tested it out. It cooled. The original one didn't do much of anything. This one actually kept things running. Then after that video went live, a lot of people commented and like, you should just make it a double scoop setup so it's symmetrical, but keep the same idea. And that's kind of what we got here. So that's what we did. I took it, I cut it into two, I made two scoops, same height, and ran it. And it did actually work pretty darn cool. Sounded kind of cool too. And then, after that video posted, a lot more comments started coming in. You should do this, you should do that, you should do this. So I decided, and then actually I saw one that was like, you know what, that's what we should do. And I think somebody's like, you should crowdsourcing a fan design. It's a genius. So that's exactly what we are going to do. This is going to be like a little series. We just continue until we either get to an awesome design or we just kind of run out of steam. But essentially, I'm going to make what you guys want me to. So right now we are at this. This is a double scoop it and ramming fan thing. And basically I'm going to go through the comments after these videos. So if you're not subscribed, get subscribed, because the more people we have subscribed to the channel, the more ideas we get, the better the end result gets, and also the bigger the channel gets. And the bigger the channel gets, the cooler stuff we can make. So you guys wanted a two scoop design. That's what we got here. After this video went live, the comments that I've seen, so essentially how I'm going to pick them is if I see a lot of the same thing, we'll incorporate that. Or if I see something that I know looks like it's going to be a really good addition, or somebody is just like a super genius. There's probably some really good designers or actual engineers or just people that just know what they're talking about out there. If I see a comment that shows somebody knows what they're talking about and they want to add certain characteristics to the fan, we will do that. But essentially right now we got this. So a lot of people wanted to maintain the ring of the fan, which we have done. We still are using the ring around the fan, as you can see here. I've seen a lot of people commenting that they wanted 4 scoops. So now we have 4 blades. And another thing that I've seen a lot is everybody wanted the fan to get smaller. They wanted to be similar to what the actual thickness of a regular fan was. So we went from, in this design, 40 millimeters tall to what we got now, version 3. Version 3 is now only 16 and a half, about 16.6 millimeters tall. So we took it down quite a bit. How is that going to affect cooling? I couldn't tell you. I also decided that I was going to add some vortex generators. Now the idea, I guess, here is to try to avoid flow separation and give the fan behind the current fan. So like the blade behind this one would have the ability to at least bite onto some air. Is it going to work? I don't know. But also, vortex generators are cool. I remember when I had my Evo. I had an Evo 8 in college, and I did not have a vortex generator on my roof, and I remember being real sad about it. Actually, I remember one time somebody parked next to me in the parking lot who had like the identical blue Evo 8, and they had a vortex generator, and I was like, oh my God, it's so much cooler. It's essentially just a piece of plastic that pretty much probably did nothing, but I really wanted it. So that is what we're going to start with for today's video. And then also, I made 3 of them. And you might be like, why did you do that? Normally we just test these on a single 120 millimeter AIO, but there's something else I want to show you guys. So essentially we got a 360 here with 1 Noctua fan running. Also, look at this color. So thanks to one of my subscribers, Remco, who works at Mitsubishi Chemical. This is actually MCPP pink PLA. He sent me a few other colors as well, and it just looks awesome. This is like a pink satin. He also sent me a green satin and like a blue and a red metallic, and they look really cool. I made a 3D bench of each one, so thanks to him, because actually perfect timing for him to send those over, because essentially given the current situation in the world, I guess PLA manufacturers are not like an essential business, because it's almost impossible to find PLA for sale online right now. So him sending those over was a great help and able to keep the channel going. So thank you for that, Remco. But if the other thing I want to show you is we got 3 of these fans, but we got to go into the garage. So hang on. The reason we're out here is because, well, I've talked to Noctua in the past about my fan videos, specifically the one where we made the A12X25 clone. And a lot of people commented and saying, oh, yeah, Noctua's lawyers are gonna be pissed about this one. But you guys wanted the model, and I didn't put it on Thingiverse originally, but then I reached out to him and said, hey, I cloned your fan. A lot of people want me to give them the model. Are you guys okay with that? And they essentially said, yeah, we have no problem with it. We support your videos of the fan experiments. Go ahead, put it out there, no problems. So I did, and then later on, I decided I reached out to him and said, hey, I'm continuing to make these fans. I could use a few more test benches and some fans to test against. Would you guys mind sending me some more A12X25s? And full disclosure, I'm going to break at least 2 of them. And Jacob got back to me and said, not a problem. We love the fan idea videos. We are 100% behind you in support of this. And we'll send you some more A12X25 fans, even if a few of them have to die. We think it's worth it. So that's what they did. Noctua sent over some A12X25s. Thank you to them. So I think it's worth it's worth noting. You know, we talk a lot about companies when they do sketchy things, but we don't really talk about them when they do cool stuff. So Noctua, hate them or love them based on the color of their fans. At least they're cool with this project, and they've been supporting it from the get-go. So we're gonna take at least 2 of these. So we'll save these 3. We'll take these 2. We're gonna remove the fan disc and hopefully get 2 more good test bench samples to test against these 3 stock ones that are gonna be like our baseline or our control. So that is the idea. We'll use the same idea as last time, Dremel and some patience hopefully, and we'll end up with a good result. So off we go. So we got our 3 fans all set up now. We're gonna start with the Noctua fans. Same test, 7700K, EK Supremacy Evo water block, 360 millimeter Corsair radiator, and EK D5 pump. So 7700K at 4.9, let's double check. Yes, 4.9 gigahertz. So we'll run it for 45 minutes, see what the temperatures are, swap it out to these sick pink fans, and see what's going on. Hope you guys got your thinking caps on to figure out how we are going to improve said design. So in the next generation, so version 4, I think, yeah, this is 3. So version 4, we can try to work our way to perfection. Give me a comment down below to tell me what to do or what you want to do next, because it's basically going to be majority rules, or unless some sort of super genius comes in there and tells me exactly what to do, and everybody seems to agree. We're just going to go. We're going to let the community decide how we make the world's best 120 millimeter fan. And if you got something else, if you got a different idea, you know, you don't have to have a cooling fan idea. It can be anything. If you the last video, not the last, but one of the previous videos, we made that swamp cooler or that tower cooler that actually worked quite good. Check that out. That was actually pretty fun video. So you can recommend anything. I mean, if you have an idea and you want to see if I can build it and try it, it doesn't even really have to be around computers. So just kind of, these 2 worlds have collided so far, but it can be anything. If you can think it, I can build it, and I'm not afraid to test something, even if we're all convinced it's gonna fail. And that's 3, and if you're wondering, yeah, everything's running 100%. These are PWM fans, maxed out, 2,000 RPMs or 10 plus or minus 10%. So let's get this test going. So, how did our Hello Kitty A12X25 fans do? Did we finally beat 3 of these bad boys? Well, no, we didn't. We came close. We're right in there. But we still haven't yet to overtake the A12X25. So, if you know which way we should go in order to improve this design that much more to get us on par or exceeding the capability of the A12X25. Make sure to get subscribed and leave me a comment down below. I'll be checking it out to see what you guys want me to do next. And then after I remodel it, print it out, we'll check it out and see if we are on the right track. So thanks guys for watching. Till next time, peace.